The sun is slowly, oh what a, I'm going to be out again, maybe next, oh Christ. How do, folks? New place for me today, wild camping. Ooh, a lot of midges about. I'm in the lakes. I've never done a wild camp here, I don't think. I'm just racking my brains a bit. No, I know the lakes very well. I've been coming here since I was a teenager, really. And specifically today, I'm at the head of Water, and it's just an awesome day. Very humid. I'll just give you a bit of a view. Looking up to High Street, the head of the valley, Heart of Fell. Wainwright said that this was the finest valley head in the district, and I'd be inclined to agree. Its nearest rival might be the head of Wastwater, but certainly my favourite valley head in the district. The Sparrowhawk up here. I don't know if I'm catching it, I'm using my phone. So, where am I going to wild camp? Well, I'm going to camp on one, if everything goes according to plan, called Branstree. And it's a Wainwright I've not done. I've done most of the Wainwrights in the Far Eastern and the Eastern Fells. I'm not a Wainwright bagger, although I set off as one when I were younger. But I do. If I'm in the area and there's one I haven't done, and it looks like a decent walk, I'll make a bit of an effort to do it. I think there's another one I can do en route called Southside Pike as well, so I should knock a couple off today. But yeah, Branstree is just up that way, and I don't think on paper it's the most spectacular Lake District peak that I've not done. But I figured this side of the lakes would be quieter, although looking at the car park at the valley head, it looks busy up there. I've parked a bit further down on the roadside. And it's Branstree's one I've got a bit of history with. A couple of winters ago, it's supposed to be a nice day. Me and the family set off up Gatesgarth Pass to do Branstree. Thought it'd be a relatively straightforward one for the kids to do. Anyway, the weather took a real turn for the worse. It started snowing, mist come down, and we got to the top at Gatesgarth Pass, and kids were skriking and moaning. So we got to the top of the pass, and then we just come back down. So yeah, it kind of bugged me a little bit that I didn't make it to the top. So hopefully, all being well, today's the day. I've just encountered an area of pretty good botany here. Now this one, I've not seen it for a few years. I think it's called Yellow Mountain Saxifrage, but it's mostly gone over. There's not much yellow left on it. A few weeks ago it would have been better. There's also some insectivorous sundew knocking about here, but it's a small plant. I'm not sure I'll be able to film it. Let's give it a go. Yeah, that red stuff's the sundew. It has like sticky pads on that it catches insects and eats. There's also a few cranberries knocking about here. Good little spot. This is the leaves of another plant that devours insects. It's called butterwort, and we're a bit late again. It normally has purple flowers. If you touch the leaves, like slimy. That's the stuff that traps the insects. Swindale. There's a big bird down there. Is it a bird of prey? Going into them crags. Could be a buzzard. Yeah, this is Swindale. I've never seen this valley before, and this is another sort of impressive valley head on a smaller scale. If I couldn't park at Haweswater, I'm going to park in this valley and access Bramstree from the old Corpse Road on this side. I think I'm just approaching the top of Southside Pike. There's folk sat by a cairn. How do? Ooh, nice warm bog water. It feels surprisingly good. Ooh. Oh, it's nice that. It's got to be good for you there. Quite warm. Hey folks, again. I'm on the top of Southside Pike. Just been chatting to them two blokes who were setting off towards Bramstree. One of them said to me, "You sound like my granny." I said, "Oh, where's your granny from?" He said, "Bury." I thought, well, not too far from where I live, so he's not too wide of the mark. Yeah, I'm on Southside Pike. I've been up here for about 45 minutes because I got here quite early this morning, and where I want to camp, it's not a massive walk. So I'm really just dawdling and bimbling about. I've been stopping to look at some of the plants and that, taking some pictures, relaxing. I've cooled my bunions in a bog. So yeah, it's great. This Southside Pike, it's not a famous lakeland felt, but whether they're all Wainwright baggers, I've seen 9 people up here since I've been here. Well, so there's been 10 people if you include me. I'm in the col between Bramstree, which is where I'm heading straight ahead, and the unnamed top that is between Southside Pike and Bramstree. Here, a couple of small tarns. I don't think they're named, and like a stone pillar behind those sheep, beyond those sheep. I'm just going to check the water out here because this is right by the path, which means I won't have to make too much of a detour to get water. But it's not flowing. which always rings 1 or 2 alarm bells. But just past this one, there's like a clough, a ravine down there, which might have flowing water. So I might just continue a little bit further, check that out, and if I'm going down too far, I might come back and use these. It clouded over not long ago, but sun's back out again. Well, I've just descended off the path towards Aweswater into the head of Hopgill Beck. Anyway, I found running water, so I'm going to stock up here. I'm going to fill everything I can because it is hot, and that should do me for overnight. It's a great location, this. Bradstreet 1, CJB 1. What a weird triangulation thing. Well, I've just bagged Bradstreet, and I must say I thought the top was a bitter disappointment. I was planning to camp on the summit, but it's such a broad grassy dome that the view's poor. And I even contemplate going back to Southside Pike. I like that top. But I've just moved to the north side of Bradstreet. And look at the view I've got. It's a bit hazy, but there's High Street. I can see, oh, is it Bleetarn? I always get Bleetarn and Smallwater mixed up. I've got a little rocky shelf here that I can use as like my kitchen. In fact, this spot in front of me here I'm going to use. It's flat, slightly moist, but beggars can't be choosers. This is good. I like this spot. And you've got that view of Aweswater. Now if this haze shifts, I'm going to get the triple S. The sunset, although I think Arterfell and High Street will block it out mostly. Starry night would be brilliant. And the sunrise. Yeah, I want the haze to shift. I want to be able to see the Pennines over there. I want to see Crossfell. So much for this wonderful site I've picked. I think I'm going to have to go back to Southside Pike. And it's nothing to do with the location of the view. It's the blooming midges. They're all over me. It's only 4 o'clock and I can hear that whining in my ears. It's got one on my mouth now, I think. They're going up my nose. And I'm really susceptible to midge bites. They absolutely adore me. I've got an head net and I've got some spray on strong repellent, that DEET stuff. But there's just no breeze. Or if there is, it's ever so slight, and the midges are still, oh Christ, the midges are still round my head. So it's like I say, it's 4 o'clock-ish, plenty of time. I'm not pitching tent for ages yet, so I might just see here, see if the wind picks up. But I think, yeah, I'm almost certainly going to go back to Southside Pike. It's a little, the top's a bit more. What's the word? Well, it's smaller, probably a bit more exposed top than Bradstreet. So I'm hoping there might be a bit of a breeze up there. There's some good flat spots anyway, so I know I've got a spot if I get up there. Right, I'll come back to you in a bit. One of my glasses now. Right, I'm on the top of Southside Pike, back again. I've just dumped all my gear down in this wind shelter. This is a miles better place. The breeze has dropped since I was last here, but yeah, it's going to be better here, I think. It's very hazy. Just looking over to High Street there, and it's just a grey blue silhouette, as is Arterfell, Kidsty Pike. Even looking east over that road. No, it's very hazy. I'm hoping as things cool down, the air gets a little bit sharper and a bit clearer. I think it's hang on, 5:15. I'm not going to put the tent up till about 7ish, I don't think. I can't see anybody coming up here now. I've just had a bit of a scout about, and I can see in all directions there's nobody coming. But I will hang on. I might have one of my beers. Well, I've got one beer and I've got a little bottle of wine. But yeah, I've got quite a bit of time to kill now, so I'm going to sup some ale. I don't know what's happened to the weather, but like the mist coming. Although if you look over towards High Street, there's like a diffuse sun that's trying to burn through. But it's weird, it's like, I don't know whether the camera's picking it up, it's like drifting just in front of it, across the hilltop. I wonder if we're going to get like a temperature inversion. There's like a cap of cloud on High Street, Kidsty Pike, and another one over that way. So I wonder if it's just going to sort of sink into the valley bottoms, and then we're going to be above it up here. That'd be pretty good. So yeah, I'm in the notch again. I'm going to brew up in a minute. How's it looking in here? Is it quite orderly for me? There's my litter bag, water, wine. There's my book. Bill Bryson's The Body. I like Bill Bryson. I've read most of his books. Just little pouches of stuff in there. And for tea, I'm on one of these Wayfarer meals. Oh. Oh. Oh dear. I think we are getting that inversion. I think it's sinking down. Right, it's almost 9 o'clock, and I'm going to turn in soon, I think. I feel quite tired. I'm going to have a little read first, listen to the radio. Then I feel like I'm going to doze off. So that's it for tonight. There's not much going on outside. The mist it sort of broke. It looked like we were going to be in for something spectacular, but then anyway the mist has closed in again, so it's there's not a lot to see outside. So yeah, that's it for tonight, and I'll speak to you in the morning. Good night. Morning folks, it's just after 5, been awake since about 4. And it's an absolutely gorgeous morning. The sky is so pink over Cross Fell. Here there's like an inversion, it looks like a glacier over Ors Water. You can see High Street, the moon's up, and it's so mild, really pleasant. I've got to be careful with batteries and things this morning. I really want to get a time lapse of the sunrise, so I'm doing this on my phone. But no, what a morning to wake up to. Leave no trace. Great little pitch that. Absolutely fantastic. Right, I'm on the way down now. That's Swindale with Cross Fell. In the background, I can make out High Cup from Laston. I'm going to wrap it up now. But what a superb morning. Temperature inversion, which is starting to rise now. High Street's sort of obscured, but no, fantastic. These mornings just keep getting better and better. I think this one's a gift from my ma. I can see Ingleborough down there as well. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'm not sure when I'm out again. School holidays at the moment, but I've got another 2 weeks off, but I'm pretty busy, so I can't see me getting out before I'm back at work. But I don't want to be leaving it too long. It's too good. Getting into autumn, should start getting a different feel for it all. Anyway, I'm starting to waffle on, so I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye. I know I've said goodbye, but don't wear down. I've got a bit of a Brocken Spectre going on here.